What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Straight Rebel coming back at you with another reaction video. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good 420 yesterday too as well. I was in a straight coma. I just woke up myself. It's 2, 3 in the morning right now. Put me to sleep. But I hope everybody had a good 420. I hope everybody was able to get what they wanted to get, and just enjoy their weekend, have a chill weekend. Hope nothing crazy happens because, hey, supposed to be smoking, supposed to be chilling and relaxing, not being turned up and too drunk and all that stuff. But hope everybody just had that good one before we got to go back to this work week. We got one more day to enjoy it, and we got some videos to check out. This first one, we got an evil cop realizes he ran over someone. Wow. I wonder when he ran. I wonder when he knows it. He knows it before he stopped and got to his destination, or when somebody was talking about it. But let's get into it. Do me a favor, y'all subscribe, y'all like the videos, and leave a comment at the end. I greatly appreciate it. Can't do this without y'all. Let's get into it.
This cop just ran over an innocent civilian, killing her instantly. Here's his co-worker trying to justify his actions.
I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. But she is dead.
Even worse, he's just been caught laughing and joking about this girl being killed, all while he thought his body cam was off.
She was 26 anyway. She had limited value. Shit.
But cops get caught out like this all the time. Like when this cop was caught on her body cam ridiculing a mentally ill woman.
I'm gonna kick this door down and rip you out of there.
I love my job.
And this officer is so corrupt, he outright begged his partner to disable his camera with evil intentions.
Yeah, we're hot.
But let's first take a look at the cops caught for stealing thousands of dollars of property from an innocent man. The officers were supposed to be collecting his property as part of an eviction notice to return to him later. Sheriff Traylor Harris and Sheriff Banks were part of the team sent to help with an eviction in Missouri, but they decided they were just gonna help themselves to the expensive watches and jewelry. To cover, they tried to turn their body cams off, but Officer Banks, instead of turning it off, she turned hers back on.
Hold on, don't come down here.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me see.
Is she?
Okay, this. Put them in my shirt. Hold on, say camel.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, everything here.
Hold on.
How dumb you gotta be?
Yeah, sheriff's office. Some more money.
This is more like a burglary than an eviction. In order for law enforcement to become involved with an eviction, the landlord must obtain a writ of restitution that gives a tenant a certain amount of days to vacate the property. If they fail to leave, the cops get involved to assist in the moving process. We should be able to trust that they'll do their job and resist the temptation to help themselves. But for these cops, it was time to unload what they just looted.
Hey, open your, open. I need to go in your car for me.
Huh?
I need to go in your car for me.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's okay.
I'm good.
What you doing?
Some shit here. Put it in my pocket.
Oh.
I can leave it.
Just sit in the driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat and take it.
Okay.
I'm trying to call back on. Where's the trash at?
Oh, he got that. Hey.
Even your own dog know you want some bullshit. Even your own dog, the canine, know you a crook. Cause he's sitting there barking at your ass, going nuts because you was in there stealing. Like, this is why, this is crazy. Can't have nothing nice in the world because there's always somebody out there that's gonna try to take it from you. And it has to be some crooked ass cops. They're supposed to be the ones that's supposed to let people in there and do they do. And they in here on some other whole random shit. That's crazy. And the crazy thing is they probably would have never ever found out or knew about this until like later on, way down the line, when they unpack this stuff. They'll be like, what the hell? I'm missing stuff. And then, but or this pops up. Unfortunately, this popped up because you have to give me some money. They say cocaine, stuff like that. Nobody really wants to be like, oh, somebody. So when they did when they were doing whatever in my house, they stole cocaine and some other stuff. Like nobody's gonna come and say anything about that. Like that's not like nobody's gonna be like, oh, they came and took this from my house. No, they don't. They don't want to even get caught up for that. Oh, so you had cocaine or you had money, you had all this. Like, no. Nobody wants to get caught up for that. Fortunately, this body cam is on.
At this point, these cops have no legal base to justify their actions. During an
Exactly.
eviction, officers may have legal grounds to remove personal items from the rental unit. However, they must follow certain procedures set out by law regarding storage and disposal of the property. In this case, however, all we see them do is take items with fiscal value. And considering the whispered tone of their conversations, these actions lack any legal justification. But it's what they do and say next that will be their ultimate downfall.
That's the pistol. Okay. What is it? This is shit I bought last night. Pistol. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else?
Bro, the way they be going,
Oakley glasses. They all that in Derek's car.
still just stealing.
I'm gonna put with a gallon of still cocaine.
They want to know when they can come in and start moving.
When we done.
I said the 2 hours, I guess, will start whenever they come in to move.
Yeah.
That's her purse. Look in it. Probably got some dope.
Not only did these officers just rummage through and steal whatever they wanted, but now they're searching through the tenant's purse without any prior consent or probable cause. After treating themselves, they finally let the tenants back inside to remove their personal belongings. A week later, the owner filed a theft report, sparking the investigation that discovered the accidental body cam footage. In December 2022, Traylor Harris was convicted on charges of theft by a public servant and was given 5 years probation and a $10,000 fine. Banks managed to make a plea deal for a misdemeanor charge to avoid prison time, and both have been fired from the police force.
Yes,
However, this
exactly.
evil cop ridiculed a mentally ill woman after threatening to tase her.
Thank you. And it's crazy enough that you gotta have like this much proof and stuff like that for you to get fired. Like that's the crazy thing. You know, like this is the fact that cops have committed murder and killed innocent people and stuff like that, and they don't even get fired. They get put on leave or something like that, and they come back or they change counties or something like that. Like, no, they were both fired from the force. A+. They need to be fired from the force. They should have did some jail time. I don't care, like, bro, you going through my stuff, you like, and the cops ain't supposed to, like, you, a person who feels violated after that, because you just basically seeing what a person going through, everything a person has. Like, some things people just want to have in private, dead ass.
All without turning off her body cam.
You want to get tased?
Don't do it.
This is going to be so fun.
When Tulsa police officers respond to a 911 call, they find a woman has locked herself inside a store's bathroom and is refusing to leave. Inside that bathroom is 70-year-old LaDonna, and she's in the middle of a major mental health crisis.
Tulsa, please, can you open the door? LaDonna, can you open the door?
Well, no.
So if you don't open the door, we're gonna have to bust it down, okay?
Oh, why would you do that? I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not.
They want you off this property.
It's not like that.
Mm-hmm. She won't even talk.
No.
So I tried. She won't come out. She won't open the door. We have like a crisis team, but they're busy right now. They like handle and like mental health.
The store manager has every right to ask the woman to leave, and her refusal now makes this a potential case of trespassing. But with such a mentally unstable woman involved, these cops need to try and avoid a confrontation. Unfortunately, that's not what Officer Coratia has in mind when she arrives on the scene with a big mouth and a bad attitude.
How about let's get this out of here, because that's not good for us. She's spraying air freshener. Look, you can see it.
Diane?
I don't know, at any point in time, we gotta be ready for her to open that door and be ready to fight, because she seems pretty The property owners want you to leave. They said that you're banned. So if you come out and leave,
And what have I done?
because you won't come out of the bathroom, they want you to leave.
I have diarrhea and vomiting. Is that a sin?
They said you've been here for 4 hours.
Well, time flies when we're having fun.
Either you can come out and leave or you can come out and go to jail. So you get to choose.
Tell you what, get an LH. Ask him to escort me out.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm not getting LH. Yeah, you've been here since 11. So either you leave on your own.
No, you better not do it.
Hit you with that Lysol.
Officer Croatia might have forgotten her every move is being filmed by another officer as she jokes and laughs about a mentally ill woman on the other side of that door. But they do have a way to solve this problem peacefully after LaDonna says she'll leave if the store manager asks her. The problem is, she isn't on site, but the cops came up with an alternative.
I love my job. You guys are gonna need new air freshener. I hope you don't mind. Oh yeah, it's unlocked. I can feel like the tension from her hand just holding it.
It literally just bars through.
Yeah,
Once she runs out of air freshener.
Yeah, when she runs out, once
If I get
burns,
sprayed in
once
the
burns.
eye, I'm gonna be pissed.
Funny? I'm not laughing. Why are you?
Because I want you to leave, and I gave you the chance. You come out on your own, or you go to jail.
It's then discovered that LaDonna has an aerosol can and a cigarette lighter in the bathroom with her, and Officer Croatia is convinced that she's going to use it to light the whole place up if they don't get her out of there soon. As serious as this is becoming, Officer Croatia seems to be enjoying herself a little too much.
I'm gonna kick this door down and rip you out of there.
Jesus.
This is just what I wanted for the first damn call of the day. God dang it.
Kidding.
Hey, someone needs to use the restroom. Can you open the door for them to use the restroom?
Okay, yes, the cops are trying to kill me here. Can you believe this kind of thing happening?
I don't even know what this lady looks like. Is she white?
I have no idea.
What are you doing? Is that a battery?
Open the door.
But she won't. She's very 85.
Be careful. I don't want you to be hurt, okay? I don't want you to be hurt.
How am I gonna be hurt? Are you gonna stab me? Do you have any weapons, LaDonna?
We have not did that.
What are you talking
We
about?
have.
My weapons of warfare on the stronghold.
So you don't have any weapons in there?
What kind of weapons would I have?
I don't know. You might have a knife and try to stab me.
What guy trying to stab me?
I don't
You
know.
have anything to make?
But the approach Officer Croatia is taking obviously isn't working and is only making LaDonna's behavior even worse. And it's not going to get any easier when she threatens to unleash her taser.
So you're gonna get pepper sprayed, and that's gonna be a good time. So just to let you know, either you open the door or you get pepper sprayed.
You don't get it cracked, honestly.
Yeah, right there. See, it's cracked plenty enough right here. Like, yeah, and just spray right here.
And it's gonna be a lot of blood here. There's gonna be a lot of blood. You're gonna be blowing your damn self up. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly
So she needs to go to jail for arson. She's trying to start a fire.
LS, they're trying to kill me.
You're gonna have to shoot me. No, we're gonna have to go hands on and throw you to the ground. Cause
Oh, so not my shoe.
Finally.
now it's about time.
That's the sound of reinforcements arriving at the scene, and it looks like Officer Croatia is about to get her wish and finally get her hands on LaDonna. It's only moments after another officer arrives that they're finally coming face to face with a desperate suspect.
Okay, so what's the plan? Gonna bust it then spray, or we're gonna bust it then go hands on? Because we're gonna have to go hands on. She's already like
Okay,
threatened.
so let's just go hands on and not.
Not get OC'd.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
What are you doing that to me? Stop it. Stop it. You're hurting me.
Okay, so let's just go hands on and not.
Not get OC'd.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
What are you doing that to me? Stop it. Stop it. You're hurting me. Get your hands out of my pants. That is so nasty.
Yeah, this was unnecessary. We didn't have to do any of
And
this.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh shit.
Can we clean up the blood? This is not right. It's not right, sir. This is not right, sir. No.
We told you multiple times. Come on, walk.
It's not nice.
I gave you the chance.
I did 353.
No, you cannot rest. I said sit down. Sit down.
I will. Okay.
040K.
You're hurting me. Please don't hurt me.
When the footage of this arrest went viral, it caused outrage. But although the police department said the officer's conduct was highly unprofessional, no action was taken against anyone involved. Thankfully, there were other officers around to keep Officer Croatia from getting out of control, unlike this next case where a deputy decides to frame an innocent woman for possession of narcotics when he thinks nobody's looking.
All right.
So you are going to jail today for possession of methamphetamine. What?
Officer Wester is no stranger to controversy, and this is one of 3 cases that landed him in a world of trouble and proves precisely why many people don't trust the police. Wester pulled over a vehicle.
They said 1 of 3 cases. So that means he had 3 cases on him about him doing something that wasn't right and illegal. And the crazy thing is, he's still out here patrolling and still stopping, pulling over people. And they're still allowing him to do this. It's crazy because it's like, you would think the police department, or you think just in the average person's mind, you gotta remember that once a person does something wrong and they don't get caught doing it, or they may get caught but it's not finalized and they feel like they're gonna get away, there's a very good possibility chance that they're gonna do it again. Dead ass. There's a very that chance is slim. It's like slim to none. That they're gonna do it again because they haven't got caught. And it's even worse because these are cops. So these cops think that they're invincible off rip. They think that badge is going to save them every time they get into a situation. This is how they feel. That's how they feel. That's how they operate. And it's sad. It's a shame because that badge ain't gonna save you forever.
A couple,
and then you're doing this to innocent people, innocent victims. Like, you scarring people for life. You giving people PTSD and stuff like that. You're making people not want to trust the cops because of your actions. Like, there's so much stuff that ties in with this type of stuff that, like, it's like it's either people don't think about it or people don't care. That's
and 3 kids. For seemingly no reason whatsoever, he decided he was going to frame someone in this car as a drug addict and concoct a make-believe story, which will all be captured on his own body camera. He's going to say he's found evidence of meth inside the vehicle, while the couple's 3 terrified children are crying in the back seat. On the outside, it seems as though Wester is playing everything by the books, but when he gets back to his patrol vehicle, he reveals on his body cam exactly what he's really thinking.
I love it when they don't pull out of the road, man. I mean, she is tripping out up there, son. Hey, all right. I found your stuff. Look, we make traffic stops out here for drug interdiction purposes, okay? Is there anything illegal in the vehicle I need to be concerned about? Bombs, hand grenades, anything like that? Okay. Do this for me. I know it's hot, but switch the car off real quick. Okay. And just, man, as soon as he finishes, you can turn it back on. It's just that'll mess up the dog's nose if he smells the fumes. And I'm going to keep the traffic off since we're a little bit in the roadway and let him do his thing.
Are y'all do this because the Alabama's tag?
Nope. I do this 20, 30 times a shift, man. Make traffic stops. We deploy the K9. It's nothing personal at all, man.
It's nothing personal. You do this 20, 30 times a shift. 20, 30 times a shift is a lot. That's a lot. There ain't nowhere in the world you have to pull out that K9 20 to 30 times. And there ain't no way you are a 90, 95 to 100%, whatever, accurate every time you pull out that dog. There's no way. There's just no way. Nothing to get, bro. The way they lie, man, it's crazy.
Boy, more at?
In Florida, police don't necessarily have the right to search your vehicle, but if a K9 unit was to detect the scent of drugs, then that gives cops the probable cause they need to perform a search. But there's an argument about the reliability of K9 units and the ability for cops to simply lie and say that the dog flagged when it really didn't, and that's exactly what Wester's plan is.
All right, man.
Hey,
look, that was a positive alert to the odor of narcotics emitting from
the dog flagged when it really didn't, and that's exactly to perform a search. But there's an argument about the reliability of K9 units and the ability for cops to simply lie and say that the dog flagged when it really didn't, and that's exactly what Wester's plan is.
Do you see that? Bro, do you see that?
Argument about the reliability of K9 units and the ability for cops to simply lie and say that the dog flagged when it really didn't, and that's exactly what Wester's plan is.
All right, man. Look, that was a positive alert to the odor of narcotics emitting from the interior of the vehicle. That does give me probable cause to search the vehicle, okay? All right, now I know we've got some babies back there, and I know it's hot outside. I am going to search the vehicle. How hard would it be for y'all to get the kids out and hang out with them real quick? No. All right, that's fine. Go ahead and hop out.
Follow mama.
Cop car.
That's right, man, by the cop car. Y'all just hang tight.
That pill bottle is what Wester is going to use to set this couple up. It's a legitimate medication, but Wester's about to test the substance in a bottle and completely fake the results on camera.
Man, it's hot. Both of y'all use Excedrin?
She does, because she's had headaches here lately.
Hey, you don't mind, take this gentleman and the kids just up to the van up there. I need to have a conversation with this young lady right here.
Are they okay to put you back in the van?
Yeah, absolutely. And they can turn the air on, that's fine.
Wester's just performed a field drugs test. The test came out pink, and it was picked up on his body camera despite his efforts to hide it. Pink signifies a...
Bruh. Are you serious? And thankfully, his hand did not cover that up all the way. And I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully, there's literally, in a way, there's literally no way he can explain that. There's no way he can explain it. Because the next thing that he should have did, as soon as it came up negative, the first thing that should have came to his mind is, man, I can't get him for anything. Let me just let him go. But no, he tried and tried to just do whatever he could to get these people arrested. And it's even worse because they got their kids with them. You doing this in front of somebody's kids? Like, let me just
negative test, and now the couple should be free to go. But he's about to lie and actually become a criminal himself.
Do you recognize this bottle right here that was in the trash bag by any chance?
Yeah, it's the one you bought 2 days ago.
Okay, all right. Look, at this point, you are detained, okay? All right? I ain't gonna put you in handcuffs in front of your kids or anything like that, but I need to ask you some questions, okay? That white little Excedrin bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. Bottom corner, with the way it was positioned, I opened it up, there is a crystallized substance in the bottle of that bottle, in the bottom of it, okay? I tested it there. It did return a presumptive positive for methamphetamine here on the side of the road. So my question is, first of all, is it yours? Second, do you know where it came from?
Yeah, he bought it.
He bought it, okay.
I have migraines.
Okay. When did you put that bottle in the bag, or did you put the bottle in the bag?
We just put it in there today.
Is there anything on you? No narcotics, anything like that? Nothing
I don't
on you?
do anything.
Okay.
I smoke cigarettes and drink
Okay.
Dr. Pepper.
All right. So you don't use any kind of narcotics or anything? Okay. Never have?
No.
No. Okay.
Like I said, I don't mess with that stuff.
You've never
I
messed
have
with
no
it in the
reason-
past?
No.
It's no wonder the female passenger looks stunned, as she has no idea what Wester is talking about. Either she came into contact with meth through someone else, or this cop is lying.
Have y'all ever had anybody ride in the vehicle with you at any chance? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, here's where I'm at right now. Right now, you are in constructive possession of methamphetamine.
My brother and my sister, him and my sister, they used to do it. But since she had her kids taken away, they live in Wausau.
Right,
So, I just went over there to pick up some money for my mama and was going home. That's all I was doing.
So let me ask you this question. The driver of this vehicle, I'm guessing that's your husband.
Yeah.
Does he use methamphetamine?
No.
Does he use any kind of illegal narcotics?
No.
Doesn't smoke weed?
No.
Nothing like that? Okay, all right.
Wester must have thought he was home free when she mentioned she just visited family, and they've had problems with drug addiction in the past. He's going to use this to his advantage and tell this innocent woman she's going to jail while trying to blame it all on her own family. If she was found guilty of possession of meth, she could face 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
All right, so you are going to jail today for possession of methamphetamine because it was on your side of the vehicle. It was on the bag. Whenever you were looking for your ID, you would reach in there, you would touch the bag. Okay, so you are in possession of that today. All right?
I
What?
swear I don't do nothing.
What I'm going to do, though, since that young little boy's looking back, I'm not going to put you in handcuffs, okay? Nothing on you, right?
No, I
Okay.
swear to God,
All right.
there's nothing on me.
All right. Go and have a seat in the back of my car right here. Look, man, she's going to jail for possession of methamphetamine. And that Excedrin bottle that y'all saw me pull out, okay, there is a crystallized substance that tested here on the side of the road, tested presumptive positive for methamphetamine.
How's that?
Hold on.
Like, never did drugs a day in her life.
It was in the bag that I saw her fiddling with whenever she was looking for her ID, okay? Now, with all that being said, by no means am I saying she's a bad person. Understand that's not where I'm coming from. The state of Florida entrusts us to be a fact finder, okay? So right now she is...
This is... Bro, he is such a... He is so fake. And I do not like people like this. He... Oh my God. Like, you so you can get you an arrest. And it's like, bro, there's so many people out here that be doing crazy things and y'all can't even catch them. But y'all over here arresting somebody that's innocent. In front of their kids. In front of their husband. For no reason. Just so you can get you arrest. Or just so you don't look stupid. Like, bro, it's like people, like the cop pull over people all the time and sometimes let people go. Or give them, let them know, like, just don't do that next time, give them a warning. But you over here pulling fake, act like you got a drug, they got a drug in this. This is crazy, bro. It's insane.
...to the methamphetamine. Now, she told me after I read her rights, I'm not going to read you your rights, I have no reason to, because you're not detained, you're not under arrest or anything like that. But I do want some clarification if you can help me out with something. She told me that y'all were just at a residence in Walsall with people that use methamphetamine.
Yeah, that would be her sister and her sister's old man.
So my advice in the future, don't let people that you
now
know...
she's going down for that?
Yes, sir. And let me explain. It's a felony in the state of Florida. I don't really have discretion in the state of Florida, brother, okay?
Wester is clearly loving every moment that he sets up these two innocent people, and he wants to be there until she's locked away in her jail cell.
Never been there before.
I'm going to let the jail staff know whenever I get there. Actually, I'll walk in with her, and I'll let them know that she's upset and she's scared, and they might be able to do something, put her in her own holding cell or something for the night. They might be able to work something out.
I've never been there before.
Right. Listen, man, I want your word that you'll be careful when you let around that damn vehicle.
Yeah,
in the car,
we're not going back over there no more.
Okay.
We're not going back over there no more after this.
You get your insurance squared away.
I'll have to take care of that right now.
All right, man. Y'all free to go. Hey, if they give you a drug test, you're going to pass it, right? Since you don't have any kind of criminal history, sometimes what they can do is they can give you what's called PTI, which is pretrial intervention. That if you can go like a year with random drug tests, it's like the charges go away. Now, by no means am I saying that's what they're going to do, because after I drop you off, it's kind of out of my hands. The biggest takeaway, I'm telling you, is, you told me that you were around the people that use methamphetamine. You got kids in the car. You got to be careful. You can't be letting people do that.
The woman was arrested for possession, but the charge was later dropped. Wester would eventually get caught out for his extremely underhanded tactics and face justice in a courtroom a few months later. It turns out this wasn't the only time he'd done this exact thing, and he was sentenced to up to 12 years for trying to put a series of completely innocent people in jail on fake charges.
Yeah. We're going to jail. We're going to jail. We're going to jail. You're going to jail. Thank you. That's what I like to see. 12 years in prison. That's what I like to see. Thank you. Don't just take his badge away. Don't just take his job away. Don't just embarrass him. Embarrass him to the fullest extent. Send him to jail. Thank you. You put other people in jail. Now you need to go to jail. And get him caught up on all those charges that he did. Everything. Bruh.
But begging a fellow officer to turn off his body cam is significantly dumber than what Wester tried.
Yeah, we're hot.
It all starts with a 911 call about a trailer that's been reported stolen in broad daylight. This trailer's worth $10,000 and its size makes it easy to spot. But what makes it even easier is the damage it sustained as it crashed into a gate during the escape, causing visible marks to one side of the trailer. An alert is sent out to the local police and the trailer is found in no time at all.
Hey, step out. Step out, put your hands on the car. This trailer's showing stolen.
Oh, I didn't steal it.
Okay, well, that's what you got pulled over for.
Well,
that's
I
why
did
you're
not
detained,
steal it.
and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, okay?
This guy said I could stay in this trailer right here. I don't know nothing about it.
All right, well, we're trying to get your ID. We're going to walk back here. We're going to have a seat in my car for just a minute, and we're going to get this figured out. Understood? Okay. All right.
So far, everything is being done by the books, and these cops have probable cause to pull the driver over, who denies stealing the trailer at all. But this traffic stop is about to become very personal for one officer, who could face some seriously difficult questions for turning his body camera off while at a crime scene.
Male driver, female passenger.
Turn off the body cam. Are you recording?
Yeah, we're hot.
Turn it off.
We can't shut it down. We got 10-15s. It's okay. Everything good?
Just check it out for a second. Or somebody shut it down and talk to me real quick.
All right, well, everything is it the victim?
What?
What's the problem?
Shut your shit down and talk to me, please. Tim, will you stand right here fine with her? Yes, I sure will.
All right.
Come on my hood. Come here and talk. Turn it off.
We can't shut this shit off, dude.
Just, I don't give it. Put it on my hood or something. I need to talk to somebody real quick.
Okay. Is there something screwed up with the case, or is it something personal? It's personal? Okay.
Body cameras are not only crucial in providing evidence in court, they are
really
key
actually
in
take
maintaining
it off.
transparency and trust within communities. But it's
Exactly.
unusual for a cop to make a request like this. But his fellow cop refuses to comply, only putting his body camera down to find out what the problem is.
Okay, all right, we'll handle that. That's not a problem. That's personal, we'll handle that. That's nothing to do with the case. All right, let's go up here. Let's slow it down, and let's go get a statement from him. We'll deal with that in a minute, okay? I ain't shutting my damn body camera off. He can kick rocks. I ain't doing that shit. I was here during the 2017 debacle. I ain't shut.
That's what I like to hear. A+ for this officer. I like the way that every time you ask him to turn it off, he's like, no, I can't do that. What's this for? Like, he questioned him every time. And the cop had this dumb look on his face with them shades on, like, oh, but just do it. Just do it. I asked you to do it. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do it. No. I don't care if you my I don't know if that was his supervisor, or could have been his supervisor or boss or whatever, somebody below him or ahead of him, but regardless, he didn't listen. He didn't what do they call it? That whole boys in blue. He didn't do any of that shit. He wasn't like, because you're an officer just like me, I'm gonna just turn it off because I know something's going on. Like, no, I'm gonna leave it on because I know something's going on and I know you want some crooked shit. And like he said, what did he say right here?
We'll deal with that in a minute, okay?
Watch.
I ain't shutting my damn body camera off. He can kick rocks. I ain't doing that shit. I was here during the 2017 debacle. I ain't shutting that shit off.
It was never confirmed exactly why the cop wanted the body cameras turned off so much, but some people think it was because he knew the suspect and wanted to tell the officers to call the search off. That cop did everything he could to avoid being caught on camera, unlike this next one who forgot to turn his camera off and made some truly horrifying comments.
She went up on the hood, hit the windshield, flew off the car. But she is dead.
This is Officer Otterer laughing and joking about a woman who's been innocently killed by police. This footage was captured a day after a traffic incident in Seattle where a woman in her 20s was killed by a police car speeding to an emergency. The accident itself was nothing more than a tragedy, as the officer driving was doing over 70 miles per hour, responding to a call that was described as high priority.
I'm sure, he was good. He says, well, normally we don't give voluntary statements. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not, but it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. He's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Initially, he said she was in a crosswalk, there's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either.
Even though it was nothing more than an accident, the officer involved must go through a drug test, and that test was conducted by Officer Otterer. This appalling lack of humanity from the officer was captured the day after, when he was caught on camera showing his true colors while talking about the case.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
He said, just write a check. That's the one thing. Then he said she had limited value. She was only 26. She was still starting her life. At the end of the day, this woman was literally still, in a way, I mean, I'm not going to say her prime, but close to it. 'Cause at the end of the day, nobody knows who this woman was. Nobody knows what this person had to go through. Nobody knows she had any kids. Nobody knows she had somebody that she was involved with. None of that. Like, at the end of the day, and he says $11,000. $11,000 is not going to bring nobody back. $11,000 is not going to take the pain away. $11,000 is not going to take this experience away. Period. And the fact you just sitting there laughing is insane. Like, imagine the parents, if the parents are still even around to even see this, like to even like see this body cam footage of this cop doing it, like how it has to make them feel. Because at the end of the day, when I see stuff like this, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of person, you do anything to me, you harm anybody that I know, you fuck with anybody, all I can think about is get back. And I know that's not even the right thing to think about. But I've always been like that. How can I get them back? Because it's like that's, I mean, and it sucks. It's not the best game to play because a lot of times that type of stuff don't end. It don't end, and especially with cops, that type of stuff is not going to end because if you harm a cop or you kill a cop, they're coming back for you 10 times harder. But this type of weird shit right here is like it's disturbing. Like you sitting there laughing, saying, "Just write a check, 11,000." She had limited value. You have limited value. You're in your 50s. You got 24 more years on top of you than she did. And just because you a cop don't mean that you are as important as your job. But they can find somebody else to be a policeman, to be a police officer. I'm pretty sure it ain't that hard.
Officer Otterer's views are pretty clear, but not if you ask him. The video was later discovered by an employee within the Seattle Police Department and turned over for investigation. David later justified his comments, saying that they were intended to mock the lawyers that will be involved in the case. His fate remains unknown at this time. Last we heard, he was pulled off duty, and it was recommended he would be fired.
Thank you. Thank you. At least they did that. Mockery of the lawyers. How you mocking the lawyers? You shouldn't be mocking nobody. You shouldn't be making fun of the incident, period, at all. Because the situation has nothing to do with you, has nothing to do with your life. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you do something like that, you don't really care for anybody's well-being or if anybody lives or dies. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've seen plenty of people close to me die, pass on, and stuff like that, and it's done something to me to a certain extent where I feel numb when it comes to it. But that don't make it okay. That don't make it right. That don't make it just Just because they say also it's part of life doesn't mean it don't hurt. And for him to sit there and laugh, and him to sit there and be like, "Oh, make a mockery of the lawyers," like, nah, that's some bullshit. And I hope you stay off the force. I hope nobody ever picks you up from the force. I hope every time you try to get a job, I don't care. I don't care what you do. Even if you do security, I hope this tape comes up. I hope they don't let you at any job, because literally, you sitting there, you laughing at people, and that's one of the most important jobs to have. You're supposed to be protecting and serving. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought about this video. This is very disturbing. This pissed me off a lot, but y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought about these cops and things like that. And we all know what we would have did differently. Just follow the law, just follow the procedure, you know. But y'all let me know in the comments, like the video. I appreciate y'all doing that, and subscribe to the page. I'll catch you all.